G'day. Have you ever dreamed about building your own log cabin? I have. It's been a lifelong dream of mine, and in this video, with builder Daniel Heath and the help of a few friends, we're going to do just that. We're going to show you how we start from the very beginning with just the bare logs, to building the foundation, to how we scribe each log and cut out the saddles and fit them together perfectly, to putting the last bit of tin on the roof. If you watch this video right through to the end, then you'll gather all those necessary skills. We clear the site by hand, just with a pick and shovel. It's not to scale, we're just in a very rough third angle orthographic projection with a vanishing point up here, where we're going to have our little hobbit fireplace, only small. This will be sort of an external fire box that goes outside the house. These are the bar stools. This is what we use for holding the reinforcing mesh just off the poly. That's where we're at now, and we're going to cut the boxing out down here for our fireplace. On Monday we'll put some more bar stools in here just to support that. Just couldn't decide whether it was going to be Heineken for the boys or Steinlager. So this will show you some appreciation. Thanks for doing it for the day. Yeah. And enjoy the beers. Yeah. Cheers, Morris. Thanks, mate. Chase that bastard away, mate. Go on. Daniel's just finishing it off and it looks bloody beautiful. He's done an awesome job. I don't know if you guys can envisage it, but that's the fireplace over there. What we've done today is we've just done this foundation here. There's the fireplace over there, the extra square bit that went on the outside. That's an external fire that comes inside to the log cabin. And we're going to cut off there. Later on, we'll build a deck and we'll put poles down either side for our mezzanine floor that will go over the top. The logs that sit on top of each other, we scribed out like that. I bought these over 2 years ago, and as you can see, the bark is actually starting to come off. This is Douglas fir. Nice. Forward. Yeah. Beautiful, mate.
One down, 99 to go.
Put there, bro, first one. Nicely done. I've painted bitumen along here, and Daniel's got our first log in, and I've also put bitumen right to the end. Originally it had plastic, but I decided bitumen would be more tidy. Some builders like to just leave the plastic in. The bitumen does the same job, and I just think it looks better. Effectively like a bottom plate. Daniel's bolted the 3 cement screws in this log, holding it right down firm. Got damp course here. Daniel welded these up with reinforcing rods we're using for our concrete. They're called dogs. log dogs just while he's got stuff in place. This wall that came off my sheep a couple of months ago is going to go in between each log. Good. Yeah, bloody good, Daniel. This is Daniel's first one where we've got 3 meeting, and this is what we love to see, and he's scribed it beautifully. So we're going to put the sheep wool in there and along in there as well. Our bottom plate has got some damp course underneath it. That's twisted. It's almost like a little bit more's got to come out, eh? This is looking at the end, and this is how that we're scribing stuff. You can see that Daniel's propped it up at the other end here with 2 pieces of wood. This is where our doorway will go. Later on this will be cut down here, but it's been held up at this level here just so it can be scribed at that end. As is this end here, and you can see that he's already scribed it. So then it'll be taken out, cut out, and then put back down. Once he's done that, he'll scallop underneath this that way, and then we'll put wool in that, and then that'll come down on top of that. This mark here is where our hole is, and then that goes straight up here, and we'll be drilling straight down onto this here, and that'll lead us into our hole on the other side. We'll be running our rod through, which is down in here. That's our next corner to be scribed and put in place. Wouldn't have wanted to leave these logs go another season. I bought these 2 items here at the refuge station for $3. I thought I'd jam the piece of pipe in this end here, and then I'd sharpen the inside up. Well, that's my finished draw knife blade. It's been a good weekend. We've been working all weekend. I was out at sea catching a few snapper, a few pannies in the green machine, and it wasn't bad actually. I got my fill and took some fish in, which I'm mostly feeding Daniel right now. He's working on the log cabin.
Never had a big problem making things sharp.
I've noticed that. Looking forward to going for a hunt with you, bro. Because my knife will be on my hip and yours will be on your hip, and I'll be going, oh, how can I borrow your knife, Daniel? Got to Maria's farm up at Little Sydney Valley yesterday and got this, mate. This is bloody good stuff. Check it out here.
No, that's awesome.
Hey, even a bit of sphagnum moss in there for you too, bro. Look at that. So it looks pretty good, eh? Not quite as grippy.
Oh no, it's alright.
It should be pretty good, bro. Sticking not bad. If you sort of rub it into the wood, it kind of holds on a bit. It's really good using this natural product rather than something we bought from the shop.
Plastic.
Yeah, what were we going to put in here if we didn't use this?
Rubber foam.
And rubber foam was going to cost how much?
$20 a roll, so
Yeah.
pretty much $20 per log.
Yeah, no, $20 per log. This is a lot cheaper, and it's actually a lot better actually.
So we put a dowel in because if you use a screw, the screw will stay in place, and if it ever settles, it can hold the logs up. So a dowel, as long as you don't bottom it out, can move with the wood.
Nice. Beautiful. This is number 2. How's she looking? Beautiful. Beautiful, mate. Snug as a bug in a rug. Yeah. Lovely, tell your mother. I swear you're getting bigger, mate.
Whispering sweet nothings and we...
Yeah, no, those biceps make those guns every day on that bloody draw knife, fuck, I tell you. Sorry ladies, but he's taken. Already wetted, yeah. I'll tell you what, mate, the last time you pulled this hard you would have been a single man. Some of the logs can weigh anything up to 100 to 120 kg depending on the size. When they were green they were about 150, the big ones. The main thing in building a log cabin is scribing and cutting. And as you can see, Daniel's a master at this. Everything locks in really, really nicely. So far our log cabin is 6 logs high, all around. That's where our front door is going to be over there. More's got to be cut out yet. This piece of concrete that comes out is where the potbelly stove's going to sit on. And these logs will be cut out around. Once Daniel's cut that out, he'll put a log across the top and our potbelly will be through there. This is where our back door's going to be. It's going to be cut about 1 metre from here. They'll be cut out about there. The bottom plate logs are cut around and they sit on damp course. And as you can see, there's wool in between each one. This is for insulation and keep the air out. This is where the front door will be. Right where I'm standing here, there's going to be a mezzanine floor that goes above me. And there'll be a deck below me, and the bed will be upstairs. That'll be my bed. This will be my view across at Mount Arthur. Because the log cabin is 4 metres by 3 metres, and I've only got 3 metre long logs, we've had to make a plate here to measure each log. So this log's here for scribing. This morning Daniel will scribe that off here. He'll go right along there. He'll set his scriber over in the corner, and also he'll scribe the entire bottom for sitting down on top of this one here. Are you feeding the sheep or those for humans, those, Miss Julie?
They're the bad ones.
Oh, are they just? Okay. There's not too many bad ones around.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Holes in them.
They're pretty good. We can make some apple stew. We could have an apple pie for lunch today, couldn't we? You could make up an apple pie. You reckon that's a good idea? Gonna have plenty of firewood this winter. There's all the firewood there on the trailer. First thing Daniel does is he finds the widest point along here and he sets his scriber to the widest point, and you probably got it at the end right there, bro. Yeah. Just checking, yep. Then they've got a point down here where he's going to calibrate his scriber and calibrate the actual bubbles on it. So the calipers are set from here and Daniel's got them down to about there. Do you want to explain why that is there, bro? Just so people know.
So you got to make... You're not scribing that distance.
Right.
You got to scribe outside so you've got some meat.
Yep, some left over, yep.
Thickness of the wall.
Yeah.
So you got to make it a little bit bigger.
Yep, that's right.
There are some people that'll say a certain amount of millimetres.
Yeah.
But I'm just going by feel.
Yeah.
And what I feel like on the...
Yeah, it's a bit of a feel thing, eh? Yeah, bloody good. So down here, we've got the set up perfectly. And when you're scribing, you're not actually watching your pencil. When you're not actually watching this, you're watching these two here. You're watching your two bubbles. So you know the whole time you're flush. And this is what Daniel's doing now. He's actually just calibrating the scriber so they're set right. Because he's got his distance set first. So you set your distance first and then you set your bubbles so they are in the right place. There's always a challenge with this. You can see there's a dip here, but Daniel's actually not watching the pencil. He doesn't see that. All he's watching the entire time as he's doing this, he's got his eyes focused on the bubbles and not actually looking at this at all. Just got to keep on watching that there, keeping those flush. And sometimes you can come across a knot down here, or you can hit a knot up here and it can knock you a bit. But so long as these remain flush the whole time, then we're on the money. And they fluctuate as you're moving, of course, and you've got to keep on correcting them.
Go slow.
Go slow. Slow and steady wins the race. And this is our line along here. It's not painting a really thick line, the old pencil. It's a little bit weak compared to the other pen that we had that was better. And here's the knot here coming to now, bro. You've got a bit of a one there to get through. That's the challenge of those knots. You can see that the dip it's made here, where it's following this log here, and that's how we get that nice contour. so that later on every log, if it dips down, the one below, it fits perfectly. So this one is actually scribed and cut out underneath, so it saddles down nicely on the one it's sitting on. Just getting the top piece. Yep.
This is just an indication of how deep I need to go.
Yep. And again, just watching the bubble the whole time. Getting caught up on those cracks in the log, mate. They're challenging, yeah. Starting on the other side, and hopefully they meet in the middle if he's got his bubbles right. And that's without looking at the pencil, so it shows you how that works. How you getting on?
Alright, yeah.
Well, building a log cabin's all about scribing, eh?
Yeah,
It's all about that, and there's a lot to it. You don't look at the pencil, you don't look at the scriber, you look at the bubbles.
Levels,
Yeah, that's the whole thing. So Daniel's got a corner he's set up for you. He's been making all that beautiful noise there.
Looking at the bubbles and just fine adjustments. Yeah,
That's the challenge.
you're way over on your.
Yeah.
So just bring it down to there, get replumbed, and just go again. I like to go up, but you might find it more comfortable going down.
You pretty much got to feel what the other two are doing while your eyes.
Yeah.
So you've got eyes in the bubble
Yeah.
and you're feeling the other two. I mean, Daniel makes it look really easy. It's not. It's really hard. It kind of looks like
Hey.
something from kindergarten there, Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we published that, will we?
Oh no, I'm going to edit that out for sure, bro.
Yeah, I bet.
This morning, Dan Shand has organised this for us, which is bloody awesome. It's scaffolding, because we're at the stage now where it's just too high to lift each log up, to scribe it and bring it back down. So this is going to make a world of difference. Dan Shand's the manager of this business, and he's actually also a pig hunter that I've kept in contact over the years, and a real good bastard. I'd like to just shout out and say thanks a lot, mate, for organising that for us. Legendary. So Declan's the supervisor today, who's come from Jeeves and Nelson, and the other bloke is Lidl, and he comes from the Philippines. He's been a year and a half working for these guys now. That makes life a lot easier, but you can appreciate how hard it must have been for guys that didn't have any scaffolding, that have built log cabins. Generally they don't go much higher than what we've done there, and they pitch their roof and go from there onwards. With the scaffolding we can go another metre, and that enables us to then build our mezzanine floor, which is going to come off the end. Straight over the top, boom boom, duck tonight. If G's hadn't come up and given us the scaffolding, we would have had to make possibly a gantry to lift stuff up, or build our own scaffolding with wood. So these guys have saved us a lot of time. And what a view from the log cabin, look at that, Mount Arthur. I think I'm due for a wee walk up there with the rifle. Maybe when we finish the build we'll go up there and knock over a red and cook it up. This morning, our builder, this bloke here, is making his brew. Did you build this yourself?
I built all the shelving and
Oh yep.
carcasses myself. This is just a super cheap auto special,
Oh yeah.
and I got this made custom and just bought the runners.
That's cool, eh? So it just slides in and out.
Plumbed it up to a gas bottle on the back.
Right. Bloody good. So do you have a fridge in here at all?
Yeah, fridge is over
Oh, okay.
over there.
Oh, over here.
Fridge freezer.
That's awesome. So you can basically go and do a job building anywhere and you're self-contained.
Yeah. I have lights, but one of the wires rubbed through and it's arcing out.
Oh, yep. Well, that's easy fix though.
Yeah. I just got to spend some time and play with it.
Yeah. What's our log status, bro?
Not good.
Not good.
But we've only got to find 3, so
Okay.
we should be alright.
But it looks like we got some snow on Mount Arthur last night. No, your jewels aren't hanging out, bro. You're good to go.
Sweet.
Daniel Heath comes from Rangiora. He's been a builder for 18 years. Daniel's built all sorts of things. This is his second log cabin to date. On cutting out all the brackets and the corners, Daniel's been using a semi-chisel tooth. On the dovetail joint he's going to cut out today, he's using my chainsaw, which is a full chisel tooth. Daniel's measured out this mortise and also drawn up this tenon. Chain oil we're using on the chainsaw is biodegradable. It's one that's plant-based, so it means the whole site where everything's been worked, whether it's up here or down there, it's all organic and it's biodegradable. It goes back into nature and doesn't do any harm to our environment around us, which is what we just love. We work off the scaffolding as being flush. And he's taken each log and got his line from one end to the other with this piece of string, lifted up and pinged it down, and this one here too. When he's got them flush, he's then taken them apart, being careful not to roll it, put it back down, so he's got his line, and then he's got his plumb and hair going down. For his mortise, he's cut this out, and then the idea is the tenon is going to slide into the dovetail. Okay, from here, what Daniel's going to do is get it flush, piece of wood under there, and then he's going to put a couple of holes in here and here, and he's pre-made his dowels. They'll go through there to secure it. Because all Daniel had to work with was 3-metre logs, he's had to dovetail, join these two for the lintel on each side above the door here, and one above there, which has made it a bit more challenging, but not impossible. These holes that Daniel are putting in for the dowels are slightly angled down, just for any drainage of water that can go into them, although it's not likely. The joint will be filled with expanding glue. All the wood that Daniel's working with here is completely ununiform. Nothing is the same. It's not like building a normal house where you've got 4x2s, and doing a joint like this is difficult because you've got two logs completely different. And we're also battling against getting the good logs now, because a lot of the logs we've got left are actually rotten. So getting two good ones was hard to find. Bit of the expanding glue in the hole. Beautiful. Again, Daniel's putting this one on an angle too, just to help water not get stuck in it. So if it does get in there, it comes out the other side. Not likely to with the amount of glue going in there. Yep. Yep, right through, mate. Beautiful. This expanding glue is going to help make up for the gaping gaps we've got in these ununiform logs. The other ones have swelled up really nicely on the other side. It ends up being a tight sort of fit like this once it's all swelled up inside the actual log, making our corners tight. 2 posts are in for the mezzanine floor. Put those in last night. They are treated because they're going into the ground, of course. Beautiful. That looks so nice, doesn't it?
It does.
Daniel says it's by pure fluke and chance, but I don't believe it. That these are completely flush. This one and over there. Absolutely flush across. So what's the chances of all those logs being flush? Perfect. So from here on, Daniel's going to be using timber. We've actually run out of logs just to give us a bit more height for our mezzanine floor, which is coming out. Daniel's cut out this ribbon plate along here, which goes on top of what we've got to bolt down still. It'll sit on like that there. We've still got a couple more to do. And we just bought some more Sickens paint. There's another one over there. This stuff is really expensive. A 10 litres, 850 bucks. And underneath here he's got, this one will in effect be at the bottom plate for the bit of room that's going above it. This Sickens is great stuff. I swear by it. You need about 3 coats to really make it do its thing. But unlike a lot of other oils and stuff, it doesn't go black. It stays the colour it is, which is almost like a cedar colour. And it fits on this sort of design that we're doing, or this concept we're doing of a log cabin. It almost looks like the colour of the wood. Not quite, because this is Douglas fir, but pretty close to it. It's got a nice colour. There's the colour there when it's done, and in the sun it looks quite nice. It's quite a yellowy colour. It brings out the texture of the logs really good. And Daniel's been doing this as he goes along with each log, so we're basically weatherproofing our logs as well as we go along. Now that Jeeves have extended the scaffolding, Daniel's able to start working on the mezzanine floor, which he's doing today. And the challenge has been, of course, is nothing's really square at the back, is it, Daniel? She's not straight at all.
It's just the joys of a log cabin, eh?
The joys of a log cabin. So putting this in now, and once he's got this here, and we're actually going to carry on with putting down the big long bolts that go right through all the logs. Normally Daniel would screw this rather than use that, but we're just out of screws, so that's the next best option to keep moving with the job. That's the third nut that Daniel's doing on the hold down bolt. So we've got both ends. That's pretty tight now. So we've got 3. 1, 2, 3. And each log on the top has 3 around. We're taking these off now, just so they're not standing up, because they're bloody dangerous. You fall on one of those, you'll be in big trouble, so they're all coming off. Tight at both ends, top and bottom. I've tightened them up so the washers are almost bending, they're that tight. Beautiful. Lovely. It's always a problem with you wearing shorts on this job, mate. I'm filming, I'm worrying your taties are going to be hanging out.
Oh, most of them, I've got better undies now.
Oh, good.
I bought some new ones.
About time too. There you go. Hey, job well done, buddy. Good job today. Beer o'clock. Daniel's got the ridge up here. He's run a bit short, so he's going to extend a bit here. He's cut out his rafters already today. Long here. So she's all going to be going up. Floors down for the mezzanine floor over here. This little wall just ensures that there's a bit more space on the mezzanine floor. Just gives a bit more rather than just coming straight to the pitch of the roof. And there'll be a wall where Daniel's got that one there and that start. Well, we're starting to see a bit of the shape of the cabin now and how it will look when it's finished. If you can imagine the scaffolding being away, you get an idea. Come up with me and I'll show you where we're finally at. Obviously this is the upstairs, this is the mezzanine floor, and Daniel's done this all today. So the beauty of this is, as you can see, is there's plenty of headroom upstairs. I don't want to be in one of those little places where you're ducking down all the time. Obviously you can't go right to the far pitch. You go this far, this way here, before you run into trouble, boomfer, and then walk over here, and this side here, boomfer. But other than that, it's bloody good. We're still debating on what we're going to put a single window or two windows out here to get that afternoon sun. In total I've done 6. Hopefully it dries before the rain comes, because rain's coming tonight. I think we should be okay. Well, these look really good, these boards, excellent. No, she's coming on nicely. Gerard has just rocked up to the old farmhouse. We'll see how Miss Rip Shit and Bust Julie's getting on up here. I gave her a paintbrush, dangerous thing to do. I can hear you making some noise. What's that, Missy?
I said, I resemble that remark.
You resemble that remark.
And the next thing I said was, did you bring me a cup of tea?
Do you want a cup of tea? Have you earned a cup of tea yet?
Surely.
You reckon? Let's see where you're at. Well, you've done very fast, because I expected that to sort of be just the first side, but you've done the other side of those already.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're known as Miss Rip Shit and Bust Julie, isn't it?
Look, I'm doing quite a professional job here.
You're very professional.
I did nearly spill the tin of paint. But
You're joking me.
saved it.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious.
Are you serious?
No, I'm not serious.
Yeah.
Not now.
Oh man, look at those rain clouds above you. It's dark.
I know, but look, Daniel's closing me in. I'm gonna have
He's
wee-
putting a roof up.
I'm going to have a wee roof to
Yeah, well, it's not really a roof, it's just paper so far, but yeah, it'll make a bit of a difference. I'll put this one in here. Don't know how he quite did it, but he leaned up and got that one in, so we've got two in. Sweet. Feels bloody good to have that first roof screw in. It's the start. Multitasking again, Daniel, for me. Gee, you made that look a lot easier than the one I put in. What's the story? What's the trick?
Time.
Time, yeah. There'll be a roof over your painting, Miss Judy, before you know it. The rate she's going up. You know, I'm a bloody shocker for hanging on to things in my shed that I think I might use one day that I often never end up using. Slightly different product. Can you use that or not?
Yeah, it's same but different.
Happy days. That's a good idea. Nice. The very first piece of iron we put up today, Daniel said, oh, you just hold it with your knee, like he'll be doing in a minute. So it slides down this there. So I stuck my knee, and I swear if I'd stood there any longer, it would have chopped my leg right off. Right off, I'm not joking. And he's like holding there, and I was like, how do you do that? It's the difference between young bull and old bull. Dan just put the last sheet on, and can you believe it's absolutely flush with the edge. I mean, what's the chances of getting it perfect from there to there?
Pretty slim.
Pretty slim, eh? I mean, all that way. I know you measured it up, but it's actually bang on, bro. It's bang on.
Well, I didn't measure it for like the framing, it just worked out that way.
Oh, you're telling me that now? Okay. You always get lucky with shit, eh? It's amazing.
Right.
I thought you were going to have to overlap it or cut some off, but it's perfect.
It would always be half a corro out, wouldn't it?
Normally it would be half a K. He's got it perfect. Just ends it up. He flukes it every time. I don't know how he fluked that one, but anyway. You can see Daniel's got his string line in there already. He doesn't muck around, that's for sure. We actually ended up getting a professional roofer in. Joel came out today and he's going to finish it tomorrow because that roof was a 45-degree angle, pretty slippery and pretty steep. Morning, Daniel's done the difficult job of cutting the door with the chainsaw surround where it's going to be going in. You can see it in the background there, the frame for it. Got some more piles of firewood. And he's made a start on the back door. Just got to cut the top piece out in that corner. And after this, the job of cutting out the windows. We've got one going in here and one going in there. Getting it cut perfect is a one-off chance because once it's cut, it's cut. And a lot of work's gone to get these logs in here. That went well.
Good. Cut this. And
you're not going to get your saw in there.
not quite. Well, I'll just cut it upside down.
Cut upside down. Okay, bud.
And take it easy.
Beautiful. Two windows and two doors this morning, cut out. No mucking around, all in an hour's work. Daniel's put the glass in upstairs and downstairs. The door surround is in and the door's been glued up. It's a bit dark in here, but you can see what he's done, laminated together. And the window that looks to the west is in too. It'll be great when the scaffolding's out. And this is what it looks like at 8:30 at night in the upstairs window. The back door's nailed and it hasn't been hinged in yet, but he's made that up just using the 6x1 Douglas fir planks. And where our fireplace goes, just a bit of cloth to keep the wind out. I bought the coiler for the deck a while ago. The deck's going out here. And this Douglas is for the facades and the internal ceiling. My next job is to paint that with Sickens, so it looks like this here. And you can see a good reason to stack a piece of wood between each piece to stop this mould developing. Stuart Webb is one of my patrons. He came over on Thursday. That's his camper van, and he's been a real massive help here on the farm. This is his fourth visit to me. He hails from Scotland, and he's done a shitload of these here. He's been working on these pretty much for 2 days. Perfect conditions, out in the sun. He's used the fences to dry them all while he's painting. So they start off like that, and they end like this one here. I've just done this one, but these over here, Stuart's done all of these. They are done both sides. The young old age of 69, he's a fit old bastard that just goes and goes and goes. We went for a ride on our mountain bikes the other day and I was actually scared to race him because he was powering up the bloody hills. The only reason I beat him is his chain came off. Twice, yeah.
Does the end grain just sucks it?
Yep, sucks up the paint, eh? We've got a collection of antlers here, and we're looking for a bit of antler for the door. Jody shot this one here. I shot this one. This is a funny one because it's a 11 pointer, not quite a 12. Like the velvet's come off, so it's actually like just shed. And there's the white, it's made it white, and I quite like that. Nice. Cool. Good job, bud. Lovely. Well, that's what it looks like now, but how does it look on the door? Let's have a look at it. It looks bloody beautiful, and it feels good. Oh, I love it. Once we've got some stain on that there, it'll really bring it out as a feature. What a handle. What a handle. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, yep. That looks really good. I like that, mate. The Carter oil came from Glen, and there's a little bit on here. Daniel's put it back on, and it looks bloody magic. I like that. Yes, sir. There's one sexy door. Got Black Betty fitted out with ARB stuff. They threw in a Weber barbecue. Now they're bloody good barbecues. They're made in America. The steel lasts a lot longer than those cheap ones you can get. And I got a mate who's a good bastard. And he's also a connoisseur of wild meats and loves his wild meat. You're all looking like a bunch of stunned mullets. I've got something on the back of the truck for you, Daniel.
Oh, fuck. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, deserve it. I'm interested to see what you can cook on it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, bro. Bloody cool. Thanks for all your work. It's just a very small token of my appreciation for the amazing job you've been doing here so far. And that's all. Is just a tiny token.
Oh, it's appreciated.
Cheer, bro. Put it there. Today, Daniel's putting in the back door, which is pre-made. So around here we have it. I can tell you it's bloody heavy because I lifted it. What do you reckon, mate? About 60 kg?
Something like that.
Be close to it, I reckon.
I just need to trim these back a wee bit.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Because I just smacked them on because the scaffold was here.
That's right.
So I just smacked them on, and we'll just got to trim them back so the door opens.
Yep, no worries, I'll let you do that then.
Sort of grabbing something.
Going into nothing much. Good job.
Dummy go first.
Give her a dummy go. You don't as far as it's going to go, is it? Just take a bit off the inside. Technically it should close now. Technically, and it does. Beautiful. Lovely, tell your mother.
Yeah.
I'll get some paint on that around here.
Yeah.
Just to tidy it up. We'll do that before we get our next bit of rain. We'll do it today actually. And that's good, mate.
Yeah, right.
Good job, Daniel. Bloody good job. Oh, it's a beautiful door. Beautiful, mate. Seals real nice. You know, it seals really good. Fantastic. How's it look on your side?
Good.
Bloody good. Happy with that, mate?
It will door.
Good job. Well done. You made the door, you hung it. You're well hung. We'll keep with the smoke up. But okay for the pot. Oh, there's our 4 fish giving us 8 fillets. Pine cone's putting out a hell of a lot of heat. Good? Happy? Bloody good. Have you tried the fish there, Stu?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
How was it, bud?
Good, yeah.
Alright, not too salty?
No, not too salty.
Oh, that's cool. She's getting there slowly. I want to take this spray for a hunt. I reckon you carry pig out, no trouble at all. The entire outlook of the log cabin now looks completely awesome. Daniel's done this deck in such short time today, so this morning. It just changes the whole feel of it. It really does. It's making it feel, I don't know, bigger, better, and just bloody awesome. It really is. I'm standing back here thinking, wow. It's changed the whole perspective. Black Betty into town to pick up some supplies, more building paper, ceiling bats. We have a deck.
Oh, still got to paint the edges.
Daniel's got the black paper up. You're out again. Gotcha. Right, stay there. This morning Daniel's put fiberglass bats in here, black paper's up, now just putting the lining. Because logs are ununiform, everything's got to be scribed. So this piece is now scribed, Daniel will cut it and then put it back against the log that's up there now. Lunchtime, bro? Lunchtime. The man has earned a feed of frigidella, beef with garlic and onion, some gnocchis, some protein-based pasta, and the good old veg. Wrap your laughing gear on that, brother. This is what we're doing on the outside of it. Sickens. Many hands make light work. So having Frankie is good because we're just about at the end of it now. Daniel's got the front too. You came right, we just finished the work. You picked your time well, didn't you?
Of course. It was brilliant.
It's nice, isn't it? It's a cracker.
Yeah, I think that suits you, that broom.
Yeah, don't get carried away. How do you like the just painted that now, eh?
Wow.
Nice view, eh, honey?
Yeah, I'm moving in.
No, you're not. This is
Enough room for my shoes.
no room for your shoes in there, honey. Not going to happen. No, you're not moving in. It's not happening. This is my space.
Don't worry. I'm only joking. I wouldn't dare.
Awesome, bro. Daniel is putting the final piece up for the roof, the tongue and groove. This is epic. Awesome. So just two more jobs to do, spouting and flashing over the fireplace, and the cabin's finished.
Yep.
Happy days, bro. That looks frigging awesome. Got to put a stain on that, I think. Magic. We are good to go. Truck is packed up. You okay, mate? Hey, all right there? Each dog has his own box. There's Daniel up ahead of me. We've just picked up some supplies and we're heading towards the inland road. So we're looking for a place to camp tonight. Got a bit of water here. Ooh. Neighbours are pretty quiet.
It's early yet.
Is it good bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah. No tomatoes with it, no?
I don't do tomatoes.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I thought you only did foods that weren't penis shaped. So you
And tomatoes.
and tomatoes. Okay. Well, that could be the nuts, couldn't it? Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. Gunshot up there.
So 6 hours on the hill, and then get back to the ute is just there, just there, that little black spot in the middle. I've got to put the phone down to take the shot because it's awkward.
I can smell it. Yeah, boar. Can't be far from here. I can smell it. Oh yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Oh mate. What a fatty. Little boar. Borsky. He's fat as mud. Jeez. Bro, that could be the one that the dogs have been chasing. That's a good pig. Nice. Daniel's managed to bone the whole pig out with no meat wasted, which is bloody good, eh bro? Nothing at all wasted. Lovely. That beats carrying a whole pig out on your back, doesn't it?
Fuck yeah.
Daniel's back's a bit rooted from throwing logs around building log cabins. Must be time for a cup of tea.
Yep.
Go back to base and have one. Got a fire going for tonight's dinner. The lid of the camp oven makes a really good frying pan. Just like that. A little bit of butter. Beautiful piece of wild pork from the young boar that Daniel shot. We're just going to sear that in the pan. Sage, this is my garden. Parsley, this is oregano. We're going to leave our pork for about 4 hours, and we've got our sweet potatoes and other vegetables in the main camp oven. Off the heat, very slow cooking. We want to keep them cooked separate so we don't get the flavours coming through of the pork into the vegetables. Okay, a bit different there. This is a monumental moment. Daniel is putting the last bit of spouting up. He's done all the tongue and groove, and we're about to eat the wild pig he shot on our mission away. It's pretty cool. We've come to this moment. It's taken 2 years almost of hard work, taking the meat and veg off the fire. good. Looking very good. Hell yes. Oh. And the pork is looking tender. It's broken up quite a bit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Good luck with your own building. If you want a log cabin built, hit this bloke up and be good. Can't be good, be careful. We'll see you next one. See you later. Yep. You're not actually allowed to have cooking inside. It's classed as a dwelling, but there's no rules say you can't have a barbecue outside. Yeah. Oh dog, oh dog. Oh dog, oh dog. Oh dog, oh dog. Oh dog, oh dog. Get up that hill. Get up that hill. In the morning light. Get up that hill. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh dog, oh dog. Oh dog, oh dog. Down the river stream. Down the river stream. Down the river stream. Dog and boy so mean. Dog and boy so mean. This sweat and mud. This sweat and mud. This sweat and mud. And a little bit of blood. Well, the river run red. Well, the river run red. Well, the river run red. When the old bull's dead. Oh dog, oh dog. Oh dog, oh dog. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh dog, oh dog.